10 weaknesses of every woman's psychological facts. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses, and recognizing them can lead to personal growth and self-improvement. Here are 10 common psychological weaknesses that women might face, along with some insights on how to address them. 1. Overthinking. Women often tend to overanalyze situations, which can lead to stress and anxiety. This habit can make decision-making difficult and create unnecessary worry. Solution: practice mindfulness and meditation to help you stay present. Break tasks into smaller, more manageable steps to avoid feeling overwhelmed. 2. People-pleasing. The inclination to please others, sometimes at the expense of personal well-being, is a common trait. This can lead to burnout and a loss of personal identity. Solution: set healthy boundaries and learn to say no. Recognize the importance of self-care and that it's okay to prioritize your needs. 3. Self-doubt. Many women struggle with self-doubt and imposter syndrome, questioning their abilities and achievements, even when evidence suggests they are competent. Solution: keep a journal of your accomplishments and positive feedback. Surround yourself with supportive people who encourage and affirm your strengths. 4. Difficulty asking for help. Some women hesitate to ask for help, fearing it might be seen as a sign of weakness or incompetence. Solution: understand that seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Build a supportive network where mutual assistance is encouraged and valued. 5. Guilt and self-blame. Women can be prone to feeling guilty or blaming themselves when things go wrong, even if they are not at fault. Solution: practice self-compassion and remind yourself that mistakes are part of the learning process. Focus on finding solutions rather than dwelling on problems. 6. Struggling with assertiveness. Many women find it challenging to be assertive, fearing they might come across as aggressive or unlikable. Solution: develop assertiveness skills through practice and role-playing. Communicate your needs and opinions clearly and respectfully. 7. Perfectionism. The pursuit of perfection can lead to unnecessary stress and prevent women from appreciating their achievements and progress. Solution: embrace the concept of good enough. Set realistic goals and understand that perfection is an unrealistic and often unattainable standard. 8. Fear of failure. Fear of failure can hold women back from taking risks and pursuing new opportunities, limiting their potential for growth. Solution: reframe failure as a learning opportunity. Take small, manageable risks to build confidence over time and learn from each experience. 9. Neglecting self-care. Women often prioritize the needs of others over their own, leading to physical and emotional exhaustion and burnout. Solution: schedule regular self-care activities and treat them as essential parts of your routine. Remember that taking care of yourself is crucial for being able to care for others. 10. Communication challenges. Some women may struggle with expressing their needs or feelings directly, leading to misunderstandings and unresolved issues. Solution: practice clear and honest communication. Use I statements to express your feelings and needs without sounding accusatory or confrontational. Embracing growth and self-awareness. Recognizing these common psychological weaknesses is the first step toward addressing and overcoming them. By understanding and working on these areas, women can enhance their well-being, build resilience, and lead more balanced and fulfilling lives. Remember, everyone has weaknesses, but with self-awareness and proactive strategies, they can be turned into strengths. How can embracing the concept of good enough help you manage perfectionism? Embracing the concept of good enough can be a powerful tool in managing perfectionism. Here's how it helps. 1. Reduces stress and anxiety. Perfectionism often leads to high levels of stress and anxiety due to the constant pressure to achieve flawless results. Accepting that good enough is sufficient allows you to alleviate this pressure and reduces stress, making it easier to complete tasks without overwhelming yourself. 2. Promotes productivity. Perfectionism can lead to procrastination, because the fear of not achieving perfect results can prevent you from starting or finishing tasks. By accepting good enough, you can overcome this paralysis and become more productive, focusing on progress rather than perfection. 3. Encourages learning and growth. When you aim for perfection, you may avoid trying new things or taking risks for fear of making mistakes. Embracing good enough encourages you to step out of your comfort zone, try new approaches, and learn from any mistakes you make along the way, fostering personal and professional growth. 4. Improves mental health. Constantly striving for perfection can take a toll on your mental health, leading to feelings of inadequacy and chronic dissatisfaction. Accepting good enough helps you cultivate a healthier self-image and a more positive mindset, as you acknowledge and appreciate your efforts and achievements. 5. Enhances decision-making. Perfectionism often leads to overthinking and difficulty making decisions. Embracing good enough allows you to make decisions more efficiently by recognizing that it's better to make a decision now than to wait for the perfect one, which may never come. 6. Balances work and life. Perfectionism can consume a significant amount of time and energy, leaving little room for personal life and relaxation. Accepting good enough helps you set realistic standards and allocate your time more effectively, leading to a better work-life balance. 7. Fosters resilience. Perfectionists often struggle to cope with failure or criticism. By embracing good enough, you build resilience by learning to accept and move on from imperfections, understanding that they are a natural part of the learning and growth process. 8. Encourages delegation. Perfectionists may struggle to delegate tasks because they fear others won't meet their high standards. Accepting good enough makes it easier to delegate and trust others, leading to more efficient teamwork and collaboration. 9. Builds confidence. Perfectionism can erode self-confidence as you constantly feel you're not meeting your own high standards. By recognizing that good enough is a valid and acceptable outcome, you build confidence in your abilities and decisions, acknowledging that your best effort is valuable. 10. Enhances creativity. Perfectionism can stifle creativity by imposing rigid standards and fear of failure. Embracing good enough allows for more creative freedom, as you are more willing to experiment, take risks, and explore new ideas without the constraint of perfection. What are some ways to practice clear and honest communication in your daily interactions? Practicing clear and honest communication is essential for building strong relationships and ensuring that your messages are understood as intended. Here are some ways to enhance your communication skills in daily interactions. 1. Be direct and specific. When conveying a message, be clear and specific about what you mean. Avoid using vague language or beating around the bush. State your point directly to minimize misunderstandings. 2. Use I statements. Express your thoughts and feelings using I statements, such as I feel or I think. This approach helps you take ownership of your emotions and reduces the likelihood of the listener feeling blamed or defensive. 3. Listen actively. Active listening involves fully concentrating on the speaker, understanding their message, and responding thoughtfully. Show that you are engaged by nodding, maintaining eye contact, and providing feedback like I see or that makes sense. 4. Ask clarifying questions. If you're unsure about something, ask clarifying questions to ensure you understand the other person's point. This shows that you are attentive and genuinely interested in their perspective. 5. Be mindful of your tone. Your tone of voice can significantly impact how your message is received. Ensure your tone matches the content of your message and is appropriate for the context. Avoid sounding sarcastic, condescending, or overly aggressive. 6. Use non-verbal cues. Non-verbal communication, such as body language, facial expressions, and gestures, plays a crucial role in conveying your message. Ensure your non-verbal cues align with your verbal communication to reinforce your message. 7. Stay calm and composed. Maintain a calm and composed demeanor, even in challenging conversations. Keeping your emotions in check helps you communicate more effectively and prevents escalation of conflicts. 8. Provide constructive feedback. When giving feedback, focus on the behavior rather than the person. Use specific examples and offer suggestions for improvement in a positive and supportive manner. 9. Be honest and transparent. Honesty is the foundation of trust in any relationship. Be truthful about your thoughts and feelings, even if it's uncomfortable. Transparency helps build credibility and fosters open communication. 10. Avoid assumptions. Don't assume you know what the other person is thinking or feeling. Ask for their perspective and listen to their explanation before drawing conclusions. 11. Practice empathy. Try to understand the situation from the other person's point of view. Empathy helps you connect with others on a deeper level and improves mutual understanding. 12. Summarize and reflect. At the end of a conversation, summarize the main points to ensure you've understood correctly. Reflecting back what you've heard can help confirm that both parties are on the same page. 13. Be open to feedback. Encourage others to provide feedback on your communication style. Being open to constructive criticism helps you improve and adapt your approach. 14. Stay present. Focus on the current conversation without distractions. Put away your phone, avoid multitasking, and give the speaker your full attention. 15. Use positive language. Frame your messages in a positive light whenever possible. Positive language fosters a more cooperative and receptive atmosphere.